Well, hello there. It's Grandpa again. Anyway, it's getting close to Easter time. And I already got one Easter book out there, and I thought, there's always room for another Easter story. Anyway, this one, I've never heard this story before, so this will be a new one for me, and hopefully a new one for you, and maybe it'll be a good one. But anyway, it's called The Grumpy Easter Bunny. See that? I guess he's in a bad mood. I don't know. Maybe he lost all of his eggs or something. Who knows? Anyway, we'll find out. That's the neat thing about books. You can read them and find out. Anyway, here we go. The Grumpy Easter Bunny. Deep in the forest, on the night before Easter, the bunnies danced under the moon. They were all as happy as, well, Easter bunnies, except for one grumpy bunny named Hopper. Looks like he's kind of out there pouting a little bit. Be upset about something. After the bunnies had finished dancing, Sir Brian and Great Hare told them, "You are the messengers of spring. Go now and spread love and joy." Hopper kicked a stone and grumbled, "Joy and love. Ha! I hate that mushy stuff." As he waited in line for his wheelbarrow full of Easter treats, Hopper grew even grumpier. What was the point of making treats all year and then running your paws off to hide them for someone else to find? Wow, there he is, a whole wheelbarrow full of treats, and they're hiding them. While the other bunnies gladly began their rounds, Hopper dragged his already tired feet. Hopper gazed at the heap of chocolate bunnies, marshmallow chicks, caramels, raspberry creams, and other delights. "I wish all these treats were mine," he thought hungrily. Then his ears flew up with a wicked idea. "They could be mine," he said. "Who will ever know if I keep the goodies or give them away?" Hopper ran to his burrow, pushing the heavy wheelbarrow as fast as he could. Hopper tried to roll the heavy wheelbarrow inside, but it was too wide. He pushed and shoved and pushed some more. He was so busy pushing, Hopper didn't notice a strawberry cream-filled egg fall off the wheelbarrow. The egg rolled down the shady path towards the stream. There's an egg rolling away. Hopper puffed up his tiny chest. Then he pushed with all his might. The wheelbarrow lurched forward, and the grumpy bunny fell flat on his face. "That was almost as hard as delivering the treats," Hopper complained. But at last the goodies were inside. Hopper ran his paws through the mountain of candy. He juggled jelly beans and made marshmallow nests for the chocolate eggs. He looks so happy now. He's not grumpy anymore. Then he began to eat and eat and eat. Hopper gobbled and gnawed the whole night through. Now he didn't feel so grumpy, but he did feel very sticky and a little too full. Finally, he decided to go to the stream to get a nice, cool drink. Hopper stopped when he heard a meow, meow, meow. He peeked out from behind a tree and saw Looty, Spooty, and Dooty, 3 kittens who lived nearby. Here's the 3 kittens. down by the stream. Hopper hid in the reeds and listened. They must be here somewhere, Spotty mewed. This is Easter morning, isn't it? Ludi asked. Oh dear, Hopper thought. The kittens are searching for Easter treats, and they aren't going to find any. Hopper felt an uncomfortable stirring deep inside. Should he have eaten the treats? Had he done the wrong thing? Maybe he's feeling a little bit of guilty because they don't have any treats and he ate them all. Then, to Hopper's great surprise, Dottie cried, I found one! She had found the strawberry cream-filled egg that had fallen off his wheelbarrow. Before Hopper could say a word, Spotty and Lottie rushed to their sister. I am the oldest, Spotty said, grabbing for the egg. I'm the hungriest, Lottie argued. I found it, Dottie squeaked. Hopper felt terrible as he watched the kittens wrestle and hiss in the dewy grass. Suddenly, the kittens rolled right over the egg and smashed it to bits. They stopped wrestling and stared at the gooey mess. Big gooey mess. We should have shared, Spotty mewed sadly. We shouldn't have been greedy, Ludi sighed. We'll divide what's left of it, Dottie said firmly. Then the three kittens hugged. Oh dear, Hopper said to himself. He turned away from the kittens, only to find himself nose to nose with Sir Brian, the great hare. Why haven't you delivered to your area? Sir Brian demanded. Hopper opened his mouth, but no sound came out. The chocolate that was smeared all over his face said it all. Look at there, he's got chocolate all over his face. He ate all the treats. Come with me, Sir Brian said. Hopper followed him to the burrow, and the kittens tagged along behind. Sir Brian gave the kittens what was left of Hopper's goodies and made them honorary Easter bunnies. Go now, Sir Brian told the kittens. Spread joy and love. The great hare turned to Hopper. As for you, he said, you shall watch the kittens hide your treats. Perhaps then you'll understand what it means to be an Easter bunny. It took a while for the kittens to get the knack of hippity hopping, but they had no trouble at all spreading joy. Hopper followed as they crossed the forest, hiding the brightly colored eggs here, a chocolate bunny there. He watched as young gophers and squirrels, moles and mice squeaked with delight as they found their treats. Hopper looked up and saw the clouds change from pink to fluffy white. He saw the first crocuses open their petals. The flowers are starting to bloom. Here's the crocuses. Those are flowers. It's a sign of spring. Hopper felt a lump in his throat. He'd always just worked his route, then gone home to soak his sore paws. He had never noticed the wonder and magic of Easter before. It made him feel happy inside. Just then, Sir Brian appeared at his side. What do you think about Easter now, Hopper? It's wonderful, Hopper said. From then on, Hopper was glad to be an Easter bunny. He didn't mind spending every day of the year making treats for others to enjoy. And the next year, for the first time in his life, Hopper was eager for the night before night before Easter. If I got the wrong word there. Finally, the magic night arrived. Hopper's feet felt as light as marshmallow chicks as he danced the Easter Bunny dance. He couldn't wait to get his wheelbarrow heaped with treats and hide them all over the woods for happy youngsters to find. There they are doing the Easter Bunny dance. Maybe you can do the Easter Bunny dance too. When Sir Brian gave Hopper his wheelbarrow, he said, "Since you have an awful big route for one little bunny, I've arranged for you to have some helpers." Hopper laughed as the 3 little kittens popped out from behind the great hare. There they are, going to help him. And as they pushed their delicious load through the moonlit forest with a hippity-hoppity, meow, 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 Hopper realized just how much happiness Easter brings. And there he is. Happy Easter. Well, Grandpa really liked that story. That was a good story. I liked that one. And there's things to be learned from it too. Sometimes it's nice to make other people happy. Grandpa's always tried to do that. He's always kind of thought of other people and said, what would make them happy? What could I do? And even you can do that. If you're just young and stuff, you can look around and say, what would make Mom or Dad happy? What would make Grandpa happy? And then do those things. Maybe it's just doing something around the house or just giving somebody a hug and saying, I love you. Sometimes that's all it takes. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the story. I did. And that was one of my favorites. I really like that one. And so anyway, don't forget, Grandpa loves you. And we'll see you again very soon. Bye-bye now.